Okay, year 11. First video in a while, but you guys have just done your mock exams a couple of weeks ago, 2 papers, and what I want to talk about today in a very quick video, I'll try and keep this below 5 minutes, is something that came up on the Germany paper. Your 8 marker was about the Nuremberg Laws, and a lot of you, we've been through this in class, so you guys know about this, but a lot of you got confused, didn't know what the Nuremberg Laws were, or kind of mixed up a few of the other anti-Jewish persecution or laws in there with them. So what I wanted to do was, as I say, a really quick video on the Nuremberg Laws, basically what were the Nuremberg Laws, and talk a little bit about the effects of the Nuremberg Laws as well, because obviously the question was about effects of the Nuremberg Laws. So really quick, let's go for it. So the Nuremberg Laws were introduced in September of 1935. They were known as the Nuremberg Laws as they were enacted or announced, if you will, at the annual Nuremberg rally. The Nazis held a Nuremberg rally every year, and in the 1935 Nuremberg rally, these laws were announced. So there are 2 Nuremberg laws, 2 of them. And the first one is this one here, the rather wordy law, which, by the way, you don't have to worry too much about remembering the official names of each law. If you can, great. But basically, you just need to understand what each of these laws did. But anyway, here's the first one. So it's called the Reich Law for Protection of German Blood and Honor. And this law simply stated that Jews and Aryans, or non-Jews anyway, could not marry or have relations. So you couldn't have, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or obviously a wife or a husband who was Jewish if you were non-Jewish, or vice versa. Non-Jews who were already married to Jews were encouraged to divorce. Otherwise, they would be treated as Jews by law. So if you weren't Jewish, but were married to a Jewish person, you would therefore be treated as a Jew yourself. And obviously, as you know from your wider knowledge, that had very negative consequences or implications on people during the Nazis' rule in Germany between 33 and 45. So that's the first one. The second Nuremberg Law, much simpler title, is the Reich Law on Citizenship. The Reich Law on Citizenship. Have I spelled that right? Yeah, I have. Reich Law on Citizenship. So this law said that only people of German blood were German citizens. In other words, Jews in particular no longer held German citizenship, and that meant that they couldn't vote. It meant they couldn't hold a German passport. It also essentially meant that the German state or government had no responsibility for these Jewish people anymore because they weren't citizens. So therefore, you couldn't rely on the government to look after you. If you're a citizen of a country, that country's government has the right, or you have the right, to have that government look after you to an extent. The responsibility of that government, if you will. So therefore, the fact that Jews had their citizenship removed, that caused a lot of problems for them, obviously. So those are the Nuremberg Laws. Those 2 laws are the Nuremberg Laws. Hopefully that's cleared up any confusion. So if you get a question on the Nuremberg Laws, now you know what laws they were, and therefore you know what the effects were of those. As I say, the big problem in the exam was people were bringing in some of the other anti-Jewish laws or things that happened to the Jews in Germany that weren't part of the Nuremberg Laws. So those are the 2 Nuremberg Laws. So if you do get a question on the Nuremberg Laws in your real exam, hopefully you'll know what they are now and you'll be able to answer it effectively. Keep your eyes out for more videos coming. I'm certainly going to try and do some more Germany videos, because I realise there's a bit of a gap when it comes to the Germany stuff. And Year 10, you've just started, if any Year 10s are watching, you guys have just started the Germany topic as well just now in January. So I'm going to do some more videos to help you guys out as well. Right, hope that was helpful and useful, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you very much.